Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And this is the time of year teams, Greg, start to wear down a little bit, and we're seeing the first signs of fatigue setting in.
Well, it is a long season, Kevin, and it can be hard to keep your focus and drive, but we'll see which one of these teams is still in early season form here tonight. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Iverson. This one for three, and he's good on the three ball.
The last three-shot put Iverson in some kind of mood. He goes to the arc and delivers the answer.
Here's McGlure. Here's the prodigy. Up top, Jordan. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Savvy pass. Moving the ball to the person with the...
We're about 1 minute into the first. To the paint. That one is good from Van Horn.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Williams. Pass to McGlure. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Snow. 11-point game his last outing. Iverson outside. The tray. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, one of the things you just love about Iverson is the heart he plays with. Every minute he's out there, there's no denying that he's giving it his all.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good, Iverson.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Williams passes to McGlure. Off the back iron, and down it falls. The prodigy's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Iverson, no luck. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Jordan, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Stripped it away. One-on-one here. Williams, that's good.
Gotta know where he is, especially when the break is on.
Here's Snow. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Iverson, right side. And no good. trying to use the glass.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Williams passes to Jordan. Shoots over McKee. Offensive rebound. Yeah. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And his size is unreal. Ming with the easy board and bucket.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Williams passes to McGlure. Pass to the prodigy. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Snow. Still without a basket. Allen Iverson on the way. Shot clock at 5. A prodigy with the rebound. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Williams. Here's the prodigy. Puts up a deep 3. Up again. And Van Horn pulls it down. Here's Snow. Excellent D there from Williams. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here is Yao. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Playing from the inside out. Smart pass from him there.
The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Snow. He has yet to score. Pass to Van Horn. The rebound by Jordan in this game. Here's Snow. Shot clock at 6. Here's Iverson. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Shots good by Williams.
Showing the toughness. Williams, not the biggest, but boy, he plays with some grit. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Philadelphia.
Bulls making a switch here. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. We'll take a look at the Bulls. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers just way behind.
Well, I think for the Sixers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed. And that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Iverson, no good. Chicago leading by 8. Here's Jordan. Got a hand on it.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
The 76ers shooting a pretty distressing 27%.
Hey, you're my favorite player, bro, but you're going to have a tough time against me.
Pass to Van Horn. Back to McKee. Shoots over Jordan. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Bush passes to Young, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And when you foul Ming, you really got to foul it, or else he'll power through and finish.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see. At a towering 7'6" with skill, Yao Ming is one of the better center prospects we've seen in quite some time. Someone you can build a franchise around.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here they come.
Ilgauskas is checked in for the Bulls.
Number 34, Ilgauskas.
Who's watching him? McKee, the pass to Snow. Pass to Van Horn. Shot to stop the run, and he can't bank that one in. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the New Jersey Nets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
So it's Philadelphia now, down by 15. Here's Snow, still yet to score, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Here's checked in for McKee, and Earl Boykins is subbed in for Snow. The 76ers shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. Van Horn, the pass to Boykins. Pass to Van Horn. Fires the three. A prodigy with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jordan passes to Ilgauskas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Bulls making a switch here. Here's Coleman, still without a basket. Pass to Iverson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's the prodigy. Sinks the three-pointer. The prodigy's got 15 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
About to go off
It's
60
an all-out
points.
effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here is Boykins. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
The Bulls leading by 20. Here's Pippen. Here's Moiso. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Way to stay with it and come away with the second chance opportunity.
We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Iverson passes to Van Horn. Chicago grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Stolen. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one goes. Counted.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Now here's Iverson. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. They could use a bucket. It doesn't go for him. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from First Union Center. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Basket counts. McCulloch's got his first bucket in this one.
And they drew that one up perfectly. Caught the defense napping on that pick and roll.
Crawford outside. Yao with a screen on Williams. Pippen, the pass to Yao. And stolen by McCulloch. Here's Buckner. Nothing on the board. Bryant with a screen on Williams. Over to the wing. Down low. Here's McCulloch. Yao with the block.
At 7'6", Yao is a huge shot blocking threat. Got to be careful shooting when he's roaming nearby.
And the 76ers making a change here. Duncan's checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Rebound by the Bulls. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Williams. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Oh, way to finish the play. You can't waste those opportunities.
That had to be the laziest layup I've ever seen.
Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Pass to Boykins. Puts up a 3. That one, no good. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the shot goes in. Moiso's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Now Williams. Pass to Buckner. Now McCulloch. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Buckner, no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pippen against Williams. Williams looking over the floor. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Philadelphia with the ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Man, Clark, this upcoming draft class, it could be loaded with talent. LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, just a couple names. But, boy, the depth of this draft is something else.
Yeah, I really like it, Kevin, but you're right. LeBron James is the first guy that anybody...
Hey, next season on be live with the draft.
Superstardom written all over him. But you're right. There is some depth. I mean, you think about a guy like Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade. I mean, those are some pretty impressive talents as well.
Oh, yeah, next season gonna go hard.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Jackson, he's checked in for Duncan. McKee comes in for Williams. Iverson's checked in for Buckner. And it's Snow in for Earl Boykins. Anderson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for Williams. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Iverson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Right side, Williams. Iverson grabs the board. Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Jackson, stolen by Anderson. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Williams, that's good.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Here's Snow. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to McKee to stop the drought. Chicago grabs the miss. Crawford looking over the floor. Pass to Williams. Back to Crawford. Open for 3. Rebound by McCulloch. Here's Snow. Scoreless thus far. Up top, McKee. Back to Iverson. Here's Snow. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Iverson with the layup. Iverson's got 8 points.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
So it's Chicago now. Pass to Crawford. It's Pippen on the wing. Anderson, a screen on McKee. Pippen, the pass to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Look at him using his man on the pick and then setting him up nicely with the feed.
The 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Jackson, a screen on Williams. And here is McCulloch. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Jersey. 5 on the clock. Here's Iverson. Nice D from Crawford.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Jackson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here they come.
Coleman's checked in for Jackson. The Bulls also changing it up. Jordan comes in for Pippen. And it's the prodigy in for Jamal Crawford. 76ers on defense. Here's the prodigy. And again, Chicago. No good. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Back to McKee. McCulloch a screen on Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Yao. Snow against Williams. Pass to the prodigy. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Yao. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And there's the rookie Yao Ming, a force on the glass for years to come.
Iverson outside. Now here's McKee. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Van Horn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Bulls making a change also. Ilgauskas is checked in for Yao. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Williams passes to Anderson. Here's the prodigy. Cans the shot with nobody near him. The prodigy's got 17.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Snow. Hasn't made one yet. Anderson with the block.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim. He refused to let that thing get through.
The kick out to Williams. Jordan with it. Last game he had 13. Pass to Williams. Now Ilgauskas. Here's the prodigy. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
McKee with it. Williams picks him up.
This is retarded game, having missing so many wide open threes.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Iverson. Oh, that's blocked.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Coleman, great length. The wingspan of a condor really excels at reaching out and turning shots away.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The Bulls shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Here's the prodigy. And another miss by Chicago.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Snow the pass to McKee.
It's the game being retarded.
Fires from 14. It's all in by the Bulls.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
The prodigy passes to Jordan. And here is Ilgauskas. Over Van Horn. And Ilgauskas kicks to Jordan. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Ilgauskas has got his second basket of the night.
Ilgauskas is a 7'3" big man who does a really solid job rebounding the ball.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Yao comes in for Ilgauskas. And McGlure subbed in for Chris Anderson. Here's McGlure. Still scoreless. Williams looking over the floor. And here's Jordan outside. They get it back, and there it is for him. 19 points for the prodigy.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And Philadelphia making a change here. McCullough's checked in.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixers, number 11.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-6 run. The prodigy passes to McGlure. And here is Williams. He's covered by Snow. Here's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
The height is miraculous. Ming just scaring the rim.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 120 is the Prodigy. Picked by Yao. Here's the Prodigy. No good on the triple.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change.
Exactly, I'm a threat from deep, but every single three I've missed.
Teammates in the rhythm, Iverson showing leadership with these types of passes.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's McGlure. No scoring in this one. The Prodigy, no good. McKee dishes to McCulloch. Pass to Snow. 76ers moving the ball around. Pulls up, high post. The rebound by McGlure.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's the Prodigy. 19 points in the game. Fires for three, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap from First Union Center. We'll be back in just a moment.
Score should be like 90-something to 20, but yeah.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Snow. Scoreless thus far. And it's Iverson missing. The Bulls shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's the Prodigy, Iverson covering. Floats it up for Williams. 5 on the clock, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
4 on the shot clock. Yao, the pass to Williams. Offensive rebound. McGlure uses both hands to slam it down.
And McGlure knows how to use his size on the glass. Outstanding work right there.
The 76ers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And it's Iverson missing.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Van Horn. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Line for your Sixers, Keith Van Horn, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. And Chicago has possession. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Williams. Here's the Prodigy. And finished off by Yao. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Snow. Nothing on the board. Iverson outside. Pass to Snow. Just 5 on the clock. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Yao's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's McGlure. Here's the prodigy. Off target with his 3. 76ers have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. McKee against Jordan. Kicks it out to Iverson. Looking to end his cold spell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Baiting defenders in the fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And he sinks the second. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Jordan passes to McGlure. Pass to the prodigy. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Yao.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up.
Fucking begging for me.
And not just any old putback.
Can I make at least one three-pointer? Like,
Foul.
fucking hell.
Can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And here are the 76ers now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Iverson. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Williams passes to Jordan. It's good from long range. Jordan's got 7 points.
Excellent touch on the long-range bomb from Jordan. He only takes those when he really likes them, and that one looked good.
Philadelphia shooting a rough 22% so far. McGlure's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jordan wide open. McGlure kicks to Yao. Count that one. He's got 15.
And when he's on, few can slow the roll of Yao Ming. Great potential to do this nightly.
76ers have gone a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. To the paint and stolen by Yao. Here's the prodigy. He's got 19. Jordan looking it over. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now, here is Jordan. 7 points in the game. Williams against McKee. From deep. Williams can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good, Iverson.
Skilled in so many ways. The floater is just one of a number of slick shots Iverson has up his sleeve.
Pass to McGlure. Here's the prodigy. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. They get the rebound. Yao. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And we know teams are going to try to be physical with Ming. First year in the league, but he has handled himself well.
Here's Snow. Still yet to score. Iverson right side. Puts it up from 17. The rebound by McGlure.
Wet. Love watching him rise up and knock it down.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Snow. Back to Iverson. Pulls it up. Another miss by Iverson. Now Jordan. Pass to the prodigy. To the middle. And Yao gets it to go. Yao's got 19 points.
In his rookie year, we're seeing why the scouts were so high on Yao. This guy has limitless offensive potential.
Now here's Iverson. 15 points in the game. Now here's McKee, guarded by Jordan. Lock at 6. Here's Snow, and he gets it to go from the high post.
We don't see Snow take a lot of jumpers, but he's confident shooting it from the mid-range.
Williams passes to McClure. Here's the prodigy. Offensive rebound. Jordan, that's for 2. Here's Yao. And at last, they get one to fall.
Ming.
Yao's got 12 points now in the quarter. Williams against Snow. Pass to Coleman. To the wing on the left. Here's Van Horn. He's got 6. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Yao's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming.
76ers foul.
Coach checked in for Philadelphia. Boykins comes in for Allen Iverson.
Substitution on the court.
Pippen outside. There's Crawford with the 3. Rebounded by McKee. McKee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Snow. Now Boykins down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by Yao. Crawford outside. Yep, that one goes in there.
Keep these handles, folks. A spin
Poor
move
little,
like that
what's his name?
shake the
Earl
nearest
Boykins.
defender up for good.
Small's down the court.
Here's Snow. Inside, here's McCullough, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
2 points, that one goes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Snow. Pass to Van Horn. Over Moisa. Bank shot. No good. And Chicago shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Crawford missing again. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now Boykins. Out to the wing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Van Horn, no good. The Bulls shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. In the corner, it's Crawford. Knocks down the 3 ball. Crawford's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Great court awareness there to find the open man.
1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's deflected. Now, here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Here's Moiso, and he lays it straight in. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And the Bulls making a change here. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Yao. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. And they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Here's Hassel. Kick by Yao. Goes up again. Allen Iverson grabs the miss. Now Boykins. Rencius. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We come back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's Hassel. It's a pick by Ilgauskas to the middle. Anderson finds Pippen. From beyond the arc. Rebound by McCulloch. McCulloch's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Buckner. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Chicago shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. This one for three. Second shot opportunity. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. McCulloch's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Iverson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Chicago, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Bush. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And that was a very close look.
Here is Boykins. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. 20 feet out.
76ers foul. Monty Williams. First personal foul. Chicago substitution. Moisa. Jamal Crawford.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Bush passes to Crawford. The three. Drills it from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Iverson. Outside Williams. Iverson against Crawford. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Bush passes to Ilgauskas. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
Hey, yo, Jamal.
Bush, Iverson covering. Pass to Crawford. Down low. Here's Moiso. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
76ers shooting a dismal 20% for the game. To the paint. Can they get it? And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Boykins.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Ilgauskas a screen on Iverson. Crawford again, Chicago.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here is Boykins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Coleman's checked in for Williams. Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Bulls. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Crawford outside. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Buckner, good.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Chicago has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Offensive rebound, Ilgauskas. McCulloch with the block.
Showing no mercy at the defensive end.
Here's Iverson, and he makes that one.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And Chicago shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pippen feeling it out a bit. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Pippen, the pass to Ilgauskas. Iverson outside. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Boy, a guy like Iverson can really wear out a defense. He's just so quick and can pull up in seconds and get by you in seconds. He just makes it hard to deal with him.
Now here's Crawford for 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Nice work. Got the look he wanted from the perimeter and made it count.
Now Boykins. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for Philadelphia. Van Horn, he's checked in for McCulloch. McKee comes in for Buckner. And it's Snow in for Earl Boykins. Chris Anderson is checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Jamal Crawford. The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Anderson a screen on Snow.
These 3-second calls are getting out of hand. I'm going to have to change that up next game.
To the inside. A steal. Here's Snow. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Nice execution on the break that time. Snow doing a nice job finishing.
Anderson outside. Pippen for 3. Sinks the triple. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space.
Out of this prime, Scottie Pippen can hit a 3, but I can't hit 1 out of my many attempts. What kind of bullshit is that?
Shot clock at 6. Here's McKee. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Hassel. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. And the 76ers shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Iverson passes to Snow. Back to Iverson. Shot clock at 3. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Williams against Snow. Pass to Ilgauskas. Anderson outside. Up 2 there.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping.
Ilgauskas has gone 3 for 5 from the field. Williams against Snow. Iverson outside. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Williams gets the bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the 76ers shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Iverson outside. Sweet little floater. Iverson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
And here are the Bulls now. Over to the left wing. Snow against Williams. Fires the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Van Horn's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Snow. Cuts off the pass. And here's Pippen. Pass to Hassel. Left side Anderson. He's got a clear path. Snow against Williams. Iverson left side over Ilgauskas.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with projection.
Hassel, the pass to Anderson. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. 4 on the clock. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Good team basketball. Nice find there.
Here's Iverson. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Snow. Back to Iverson. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Yao.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Here's Iverson after the Bulls pick up 2. Pass to Coleman. Clock is at 3. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. And here are the Bulls now. They're on an 18-4 run. Snow against Williams. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.